Welcome to the quotes world. The womanly mind is as different from the manly mind as a bird's wing is different from a fish's fin. Women have no sympathy, and my experience of women is almost as large as Europe. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. Women have a wonderful instinct about things. They can discover everything except the obvious. A woman's guess is much more accurate than a man's certainty. You see things, and you say, "Why?" But I dream things that never were, and I say, "Why not?" A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. The secret of being miserable is to have leisure to bother about whether you are happy or not. A happy family is but an earlier heaven. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Success does not consist in never making mistakes, but in never making the same one a second time. People are always blaming their circumstances for what they are. I don't believe in circumstances. The people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want, and, if they can't find them, make them. The only way to avoid being miserable is not to have enough leisure to wonder whether you are happy or not. The possibilities are numerous once we decide to act and not react. There is no sincerer love than the love of food. The worst sin toward our fellow creatures is not to hate them, but to be indifferent to them. That's the essence of inhumanity. If you cannot get rid of the family skeleton, you may as well make it dance. The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude, to me, is more important than facts. It is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than successes, than what other people think or say or do. It is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It will make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking. Beware of false knowledge. It is more dangerous than ignorance. The only man who behaves sensibly is my tailor. He takes my measurements anew each time he sees me. The rest go on with their old measurements and expect me to fit them. Better keep yourself clean and bright. You are the window through which you must see the world. If history repeats itself, and the unexpected always happens, how incapable must man be of learning from experience? Make it a rule never to give a child a book you would not read yourself. A gentleman is one who puts more into the world than he takes out. Youth is wasted on the young. A government that robs Peter to pay Paul can always depend on the support of Paul. The power of accurate observation is commonly called cynicism by those who have not got it. Marriage is an alliance entered into by a man who can't sleep with the window shut, and a woman who can't sleep with the window open. The greatest of evils and the worst of crimes is poverty. A fashion is nothing but an induced epidemic. The moment we want to believe something, we suddenly see all the arguments for it, and become blind to the arguments against it. Life does not cease to be funny when people die any more than it ceases to be serious when people laugh. I am of the opinion that my life belongs to the whole community, and as long as I live, it is my privilege to do for it whatever I can. We are made wise not by the recollection of our past, but by the responsibility for our future. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos.